G'day. Yeah, you're probably wondering why I have a green screen all of a sudden. Well, it wasn't just, I didn't buy it just for this video. This video is just going to be like a general update on what I've been up to. This is also rehearsal for a video that I'm planning to make. I won't spoil what it is because I haven't actually started filming any of it and I don't want to jinx it in case I end up giving up halfway through. But yeah, I'm looking forward to this new approach, as shoddy as it'll probably be based on this rehearsal that I'm doing right now, but I guess sometimes that's part of the charm, right? Anyway, what have I been up to lately? I've been uploading on my Shonky Music side channel. I've done some videos that are either close to an hour long or longer than an hour. I did put quite a bit of effort into those videos, possibly more effort than I needed to. A little story time about how I put way more effort into these Shonky Music videos than I really needed to. When I made them, my MacBook was very low on space, and I thought that was just to do with being an old MacBook and all the processing or whatever taking up too much RAM. The more I worked on it in Final Cut, the more space it would take up on the disk, and it's just like, fuck, am I even going to be able to export this? And then I end up having to plug in an external hard drive to export the video onto when I was done editing it. Basically, after I'd done all three parts of this set of videos that I'd done, I noticed that my photos library was taking up an unholy amount of space. Most of my face cams in that video had been filmed on my phone, like I'm doing right now, and I'd have to export it from the phone onto my computer into the photos library, and I'd also been exporting videos from my phone in general before I'd been working on this video onto my computer, because I'd had 2 or 3 years worth of videos stored on there and my phone was running out of space. And then I was deleting my photos from the Photos app because I assumed that would clear space, except that it wasn't. It took me way too long to figure out that deleting it in the Photos thing only deletes it from iCloud, and I ended up having about 76 gigabytes worth of photos and videos stored on my hard drive that I'd already exported off the computer and didn't even need to be on there. So yeah, that was a completely avoidable process that I put way too much stress upon myself with. I mean, it wasn't the most stressful thing I've ever been through, but yeah, just not great. So to break down those recent videos that I've done more, I was looking back at every single song that had reached the #1 position in Australia specifically. Obviously, a lot of songs that were #1s in other parts of the world. Some Australian songs that never really took off in the rest of the world, and yeah, a lot of oddities along the way. Without spoiling too much of the experience before you go and check out those videos, which I hope you will do, I'll just try and give you 5 fun facts that I learnt whilst going back over most of the #1 songs in Australian history. Fun fact number 1, if anyone says that they were born in the wrong generation and music from back in the day is so much better than it is now, I implore you to go and look back at some of the #1 songs, especially of the 70s and 80s. A few of the 60s ones are pretty horrific as well. There were some great #1 songs in those days, I will give it that, but also a lot of very bad ones. Fun fact number 2, there's been at least 2 instances of a parody of a song reaching #1 in Australia, whilst the original song, which was a fairly popular song in itself, didn't reach #1. The first instance being Beat It by Michael Jackson, which I think peaked at #2, but you know what did reach #1? Eat It by Weird Al Yankovic. That's right. And then it happened again in the early 2000s. Well, the original song was from the late 90s, Bitch by Meredith Brooks. That also peaked at #2 in the country in 97 or 98. And then an Aussie comedian named Chris Franklin did a parody called Bloke. It was just about, being a bloke. Yeah. And that reached #1. God, I love this fucking country. What the fuck was wrong with you, Australia? Fact number 3. Carrie Fisher's dad, Eddie Fisher, he was quite a superstar in the 50s. I only really knew him as being one of Elizabeth Taylor's husbands, and I think I just assumed that he was an actor, but no, he was a singer, and a pretty successful singer at that, at least for that one decade. I think he had at least 2 or 3 more #1 songs here in Australia than he did in the US, so yeah, he was surprisingly popular Down Under. Fact number 4. Turns out a lot of the popular music that I grew up hearing probably wasn't quite as bad as I thought it was. There were songs that I heard a lot, but I would still at least sit through in the background. They were never really like... There was, a lot of those popular songs were not horrifying, I gotta say. There were a lot more songs that I was looking back on for this set of videos that I was at least content with as number ones. And fact number 5, which isn't really related to the concept of these videos, but YouTube just hates my Shonky Music channel for some bloody reason. They won't let me monetize my content because apparently I'm just reposting other people's content. You know how you put timestamps in the description of a video and then it'll come up on the little scrubber bar at the bottom, whatever you call it? Not on this channel for some fucking reason. Even older videos that I'm pretty sure did have working chapters at the bottom of the video in the past just don't anymore because fuck me. So yeah, if I'm uploading on the Shonky Music channel, it'll probably just be for fun. I can probably appeal the most recent decision to not give me monetization on the channel, but I don't know if I can be bothered. It's just whatever. I'm still making money off of this channel for now, so I can just roll with that, I think. Also, the video that I'm planning to make in this format in the near future, it's not a "but everything is my voice" video because I don't need this sort of production value for that. I'm not even sure if it's something that'll end up on this channel, but maybe I will upload it here anyway because it'll be a video that I'll probably put a whole lot of effort into and will probably be very proud of if I end up pulling it off. So this channel has just been about uploading whatever the hell I want. A little bit of trend chasing along the way, but that's not really me anymore. Algorithms and whatever be damned. But yeah, with the whole "but everything is my voice" thing, I mentioned in a recent community post, I just feel like I got to be in the right mindset for those videos now. I've just been, busy with a lot of other stuff, and when I'm finished doing that other stuff, I don't really feel like putting together a "but everything is my voice" thing. Yeah, it's just whenever I can find time and have the drive to do it. Yeah? Okay? If you're repeatedly pestering me, asking me to upload a certain thing on here, then I can't promise that I will be able to fulfill that request just because I have a life, surprisingly. To summarize, I don't know how often I'll be uploading on the Shonky Wonky Donkey channel in the coming months. I might even upload something on my Shonky Games channel before I upload on this one, for all I know. Yeah, I haven't uploaded there in nearly 2 years, but yeah, just sit tight. I know people who have been following this channel for a while. I don't have to ask you to be patient, I think, because you're lovely people. You recognize that making YouTube videos isn't always, easy. Please go and check out those recent videos of me reacting and rating almost every #1 song in Australian history, because I was very happy with those videos, and because they're on a side channel, they've gotten fuck all attention, so I thought I would take this opportunity to promote those as well as just do a general update video here. And I guess that's going to be the video, so yeah, thank you.